Want to know everything hitting streaming and theaters in the month of June? Well, stay tuned for our June movie TV guide.
Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Ken, and we're here to run down everything new that is coming out as far as new movies and TV in the month of June. So there's quite a bit of stuff coming out this month.
There is.
Are you excited?
I am, yeah. A lot of good stuff to watch.
Yeah, a lot of family stuff in the month of June that we found. So you're going to be going over the TV. I'm going to be covering the movies. A lot of the TV stuff that you found, I haven't really looked at, so I'm not sure what you're getting ready to tell me here, and I know a lot of these movies you haven't looked into as well. Yeah.
So, I know we're excited for the family stuff. You know, we have 2 kids, so that's always good to get some stuff that we can all watch together.
Yep. So,
but there's also some good stuff that we'll be able to just watch me and you, so.
Yeah, and if you like this type of content, guys, movies, streaming, TV, you know, we review movies. We're currently reviewing Mayor of Easttown on HBO Max, which we're going to be going live tonight to talk about the finale for. All kinds of TV, movies, content. We did a vlog of A Quiet Place 2 last week, so that was super fun. So if you like that kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button. Also, be sure to like this video and comment down below what you're excited for in the month of June. What new TV show, new movie, whatever. Just leave us a comment down in that comment section. We love interacting with you guys down there. So
for sure.
Let's get into it. Let's get into week 1 of June. And what do you got for us?
Okay, so I'm going to be using my phone here.
It's fine. I got a pad and paper, so.
So the first thing that caught my eye is a show that is going to be coming out on Apple TV June 3rd, which is...
June 3rd would be a Thursday.
Okay.
So it hits on Thursday.
So yeah, very soon. So it is called Lisey's Story.
Lisey's Story.
Just real quick breakdown. It's based on a Stephen King thriller, so you know those can always those can be pretty fun.
Stephen King's hot right now.
Yeah. So it's gonna have Julianne Moore. Yeah. It says 2 years after his death, Lisey finds herself on a scavenger hunt that leads her to unearth unsettling memories of her marriage that she had deliberately forgotten.
Sounds interesting.
So yeah, I don't know. Might be good.
You had me at Stephen King and Julianne Moore. So I'm there.
Yeah.
But is that everything coming out in the first week?
So we also have this is on the network Peacock.
Peacock.
Which we don't currently have, but I know.
Well, Peacock's weird because I know that there's parts of it you can access for free, and then parts of it you have to be subscribed. So, do you know if this is one that we have to be subscribed to, or?
I don't.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's
probably if it's exclusive content, I would say.
Yeah, it's a Peacock original, and it's called We Are Lady Parts, and it premieres. It premieres on June 3rd too. And it is a British comedy about a punk band called Lady Parts, made up of all Muslim women. Okay. So yeah, there'll be something on this list for everyone.
There you go.
Yeah. And then I don't know if you want me to keep going.
Yeah, keep going. It's this week.
Yeah, some of you may have heard this one. It is The Sweet Tooth on Netflix. Yep. It premieres on June 4th. And so it's like a post-apocalyptic fantasy. And let's see, it's like
they're all like animal hybrids.
Yes, they're animal-human hybrids. And I think it like follows a little boy, and yeah, so.
Okay, so as far as movies, we've got one that I am highly anticipating, and that is the 3rd Conjuring sequel.
Oh, yeah.
The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, which will also be in theaters and on HBO Max as part of their exclusive deal with Warner Brothers. They have all of their first-run movies on HBO Max. So we'll be able to watch this at home on Friday nights. And I'm of two minds of this movie because, one, this was directed by the guy that did Curse of La Llorona, which I don't think you saw.
No, I haven't seen that.
Which was kind of in the Conjuring universe. There's a connection there, but
right.
I wasn't a huge fan of that movie.
Right, I don't remember you liking it.
But I do love the Conjuring films, but the first two were directed by James Wan.
Gotcha.
So this one's not directed by James Wan. But it's still got Patrick Wilson, Vera Farmiga.
Right.
So I have high hopes. Fingers crossed this one's going to be decent or hopefully good.
Yeah.
But then we have Spirit Untamed that's going to be in theaters. And I know you were talking about this. Maybe taking our daughter.
Right. Our daughter actually loves the Spirit cartoon. So we were excited when we saw that.
Interesting cast for this one. You got Jake Gyllenhaal in this movie.
Right.
So I guess, obviously a voice actor.
Everybody loves Spirit.
Yeah, there you go. What do we got coming out the second week?
Okay, so another one coming out, which I think literally everyone already knows this. Yeah. But it's Loki on Disney Plus.
Prepare for all those weekly thumbnails with spoilers and I can't believe what happened.
So this will be premiering on June 11th, like I said, on Disney Plus. But you probably already know that, and I don't think I need to tell you what it's about.
Well, you know, me and Liam are going to be watching this one, but are you going to be watching this one with us?
I might check out like the first couple of episodes and see what I think about it.
Yeah, because my son and I, we watched WandaVision together, watched Falcon and Winter Soldier together, but you kind of set those two out.
I did, yeah.
So, but you're interested in the Loki, huh?
Yeah, I might be. I enjoyed his character in the movie, so.
There you go. Should be fun. But what do we got next?
So the next one that I have is going to be on Starz, which I feel like you don't really hear that much about that.
Network, I mean, we don't have Starz.
Right. So this is called Blind Spotting, and it premieres on June 13th. And let's see. It says that it picks up 6 months after the events of the 2018 film.
Yeah, so you didn't watch this movie with me, I don't think. But this was one of my favorite movies of 2018. Really? And the fact that you're covering this right now, like I knew nothing about this.
Oh, cool.
So this is like brand new information for me.
Right.
So I'm kind of excited about this now that you bring this up. But we'll have to get Starz if we want to watch it. But I love that movie. That was one of my favorites of that year.
So yeah, I guess you might want to watch that movie before checking out the show.
Yeah, even without the show, like it's a great film.
Right.
Fantastic film.
Right. So yeah, and then the next one is a CW show.
I'll be sitting that one out.
So this is called The Republic of Sarah, and it premieres on June 14th. It is going to tell the story of a small New Hampshire town that's sent into turmoil when a mining company arrives to dig up a valuable mineral discovered under its land. A teacher named Sarah has an unconventional idea to help save their home. So yeah, I don't know. That one sounds a little lame, but you know.
As soon as you said CW, my eyes glazed over.
Right.
I didn't even listen to anything.
But hey. You know, I grew up watching CW, and you've seen your share of CW shows too.
I'm not really a huge fan of CW.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, we watched maybe a couple things together back in the day.
Right.
But
we watched the remake of 90210 together.
We watched a couple seasons of that. I do remember.
Yeah. So anyway, there's some teeny bopper.
Yeah, I can't even get into the superhero stuff.
Right. So yeah, I don't know.
Next up on my list for movies, there's one that I'm really excited to talk about, and that is In the Heights, which is a musical.
Yeah, I know.
And it's going to be in theaters and on HBO Max again, so we'll be able to watch this one at home.
Yeah.
I know La La Land is one of our favorite movies the past 5 years. A very important movie to us, a musical as well. So I'm excited to have another fun musical to watch. Lin-Manuel Miranda, I think, wrote and did the music for this one. So.
Gotcha. I did watch a review for that, and it seems that it is much more musical, so I don't know if I will enjoy it, because I feel like La La Land was a good mix of regular and musical. So yeah, I don't know. Might be a little too musical for me.
Well, I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out on June 11th. So go ahead and give us your week 3.
Okay, so this one I'm actually pretty excited about.
I've seen something about this.
Yeah, so this is going to be on Apple TV. Apple TV is just killing it.
They're killing it. Servant, Morning Show, Ted Lasso.
Yeah, which that'll be for July. But did you know season 2 is coming?
I'm excited.
Okay, so like I said, Apple TV. It's called Physical, starring Rose Byrne.
Rose Byrne, yep.
And this premieres June 18th, and it's set in the 1980s. So, you know, I feel like the 80s was like I'm getting rave
Flashdance vibes from the trailer, or just from what I didn't watch the full trailer, but I've seen snippets of it. So
right. So basically, she discovers her love of aerobics, and she like starts this aerobics class, and it just kind of like blows up, and yeah, it looks super fun.
Yeah, anything 80s again.
Right.
You had me at 80s. I'm there. So June the 16th, we've got The Hitman's Bodyguards Wife.
Yeah.
The Samuel L. Jackson, Ryan Reynolds movie. And this is going to be in theaters, and it's on a Wednesday. So it's not on the traditional Friday opening. Are you interested in this at all?
I am not.
I'm
I
not
saw
either.
A preview, and it just didn't look funny.
I remember watching the first one and having high hopes for it because Samuel Jackson and Ryan Reynolds, like two of the most charismatic personalities you could put on screen together, delivering such a lackluster film, in my opinion.
I know.
And there's just really nothing to that movie.
Would you say that they don't have like the best chemistry?
I don't know if I would say that or if it's just poor writing. I can't remember too much about the film.
Yeah, it might be poor writing. I don't know. I just like...
I know we watched it together, and you said you didn't even remember it. But I remember watching it together. I just don't really remember much about the movie itself.
Right.
And then going into June 18th, which is on that Friday, there's actually a really solid lineup. 3 movies. You got Fatherhood, which is a Netflix movie starring Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah, I do want to see that.
A family comedy, probably. Then you got Luca. I hope I'm saying that right. Which is going to be on Disney Plus only, but free if you have Disney Plus. So it's not that $29.99 premium access. But it will not be in theaters. So there was a big controversy about that, how they didn't, the team that worked on Luca didn't appreciate not being able to be, their movie being seen in theaters. So
I see.
It'll just be on streaming, but for free, thankfully. So Luca, a new Pixar film, definitely going to be a good time.
It's nice to get those that you don't have to pay extra for.
Exactly. And then you got Peter Rabbit 2.
Excited for that one.
Coming out that week, that Friday. Then that one's just going to be in theaters. So
that has Rose Byrne too, doesn't it?
Rose Byrne and Domhnall Gleeson, I think is his name. Yeah,
the guy from Black Mirror.
Black Mirror, Star Wars, Ex Machina, one of my personal favorite movies.
Yeah, that was good.
So I'm excited to see Peter Rabbit 2. I remember seing that in the theaters.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun.
I liked it.
But that's all I got for week 2. You can go into week 4.
Okay, so this you might have to beat me out here. It's a little
you can bleep yourself.
Okay. Well, I kind of like saying that word, but so this is going to be a new AMC comedy that premieres on June 20th, and it is called Kevin Can Fuck Himself.
There you go.
And like I said, you'll have to beat me out there, but it says when Allison McRoberts wakes up one day and realizes how miserable she is with her PMS joke-making husband Kevin, she decides she wants to take control of her life. Of course, it's not as easy as she'd hope.
Does it sound familiar? Does that hit home?
I haven't watched a preview for this one, but I think it might have a little bit of potential. It might be interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, could be interesting.
So yeah.
Could be interesting.
And then, so I've got a Netflix new show coming out. This is called Sex Life, so a little saucy.
All right, so going into the last couple of movies we've got Fast 9 coming to theaters on June the 25th. So this is Fast 9, but it's the 10th installment in the Fast and Furious.
They're still making those, huh?
Because you got Hobbs and Shaw. That was kind of a spinoff of The Rock and Jason Statham. So I know we watched Fast 5 together. That was the last Fast and the Furious movie that we watched. And that was good. Like, I remember enjoying it, but we just never continued on with this franchise.
Yeah, those I liked. You know, the earlier ones,
Yeah,
like when Paul Walker was still alive.
The first two are like nostalgic for me.
Right, and I don't even know if I would still like them now, but like back then I did.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember like playing. There was a Ludacris song.
Yeah.
And I would like jam out to that. Loved it, and I had the hugest crush on Paul Walker before he you know passed away. But yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not either. Maybe.
But I know a lot of people like them, so.
Maybe people would be interested in hearing our thoughts on this. Maybe a binge session of Fast and the Furious is in order. Maybe we have to catch up on the next 4. But the next one is coming out on June the 30th, and it's an A24 film. And you know how I feel about my A24 films.
Right.
Regardless of if I love them or like them,
right?
I'm always interested in checking out the next A24 film, and this one is starring Riley Keough, and it's called Zola.
Okay, and I haven't heard anything about this.
So this one, it's based on a true story. It's about a waitress that's seduced into going and stripping down in Florida. So it's like a stripper story, which may not pique your interest at all, but... and that's
but it does yours.
That's not the reason why I want to watch it. Of course, it's an A24 movie, but there's other stuff involved. And again, this is based on like a Twitter thread or some kind of social media thing. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, now that you talk about it, I do remember seeing a preview for it.
Yeah, it just looks very interestingly shot.
And besides, I've watched stripper movies before. What was the one that came out a few years ago with J-Lo?
Yeah, but that one's more mainstream. I think this one's going to be a little bit weirder.
Right.
And,
well, yeah. So that means that I'd probably like it more.
Possibly. But that is it for everything in June. And we're going to try to cover as much of that we talked about as we can. Probably not the CW stuff, but
right.
But yeah, we'll try to cover as much as we can. Again, guys, let us know in that comment section below which one of these shows or movies are you the most excited for. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and we'll see you later.
Yeah, bye guys.